Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you. I am the TheLayBackGamer, and we're back with more Monster Hunter World. Now, well, I haven't, I have had the time to sit down. I've just I forgot to make my episode of Jack and Daxter for today, so we're just gonna go ahead and do some Monster Hunter World. I was playing a little bit earlier, doing a few quests. I'm also finding money to be an issue at the moment, but well, Zenny is the currency of the game as well as research points. So hopefully I won't make as much of a mistake with this one as that. As well as I'm learning a few things. First one has to do with the canteen, mainly what you can the types of meals you can make. If you customize your meals, you could have certain effects trigger, and I've been trying to play around with that, as well as finally finish up the canteen. I think I'm maybe one or two ingredients from having a full canteen, and I'm very excited about that. And then I remembered, wait, I still have to make an episode for today. Oh, let's claim a login bonus. 2 trap tools and 2 lucky vouchers. I'll take that. Alright.
Oh, you are too good to me.
Well, Fire, is it true you're going to help us rebuild the camp? That's excellent news. I hope you're as good as they say you are. If so, we'll have plenty of work for you. After all, the Commission studies lots of things, not just the Elder Dragon that you came here with. Maintaining and improving the base is a full plate of tasks in itself. Can't study without a proper HQ after all. The Resource Center is here in charge of divvying up all that at work and making sure it gets done. So back to business. Your job is to establish a camp. Go on an expedition into the ancient forest, find a visible campsite, and make sure it's safe. If any monsters decided to do any camping in your spot, you'll need to chase them off.
Down.
Got that? The bounty is for establishing the camp. Alright, so as you can see, we have a new bounty, which is to rebuild the ancient forest camp. And it's a critical bounty. Alright, I'll let you guys do the reading. I already know all of this. We shall exit the tutorial. Here we can also register bounties, which will help us to pick out some, which will help oh, it won't help yeah. We can pick it out, and if we complete them, we get certain rewards. You always want to do these rewards. The limited time ones are interesting. And looks like somebody's sending me a guild card. So you got 3 different types. You have the registered, which are basically all these requests here. So we're going to start off by just taking all of them, as there's really nothing left. Nothing here. It will give you research points and armor spheres, and that's it. These guys will reward you with something different normally, which includes research points, vouchers, tradable items, sometimes special equipment that you can use later. We can't access the limited ones right now. If we could, it would give us a list of 3. I happen to know that 3 right now is well, I forget the one. The second one is to hunt down for Anjanath, which is the large T-Rex creature we saw in the opening cutscene, so shouldn't be any spoiler there. And the last one is to hunt down 5 tempered monsters. What are tempered monsters? We'll find out later. I have no intention of finding out now, though. Not that I could. Now that we've registered with there, oh, there's a quest.
Let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
Alright, so
Good to see
it
you.
with the smart biologist. Ah, Hunter, since you've established yourself a reliable presence here, I'd like to make a little request. With investigation large monsters, you can either slay or capture them. Naturally, both have their significant merits, but frankly, well, it would be better for our long-term research to receive a live specimens that we can later return to the
Embark on an
pilot.
expedition just by heading out through the gate.
Yes.
Or you can use the world map. Whatever's easiest for you.
Don't do this, please, field leader. I am trying to explain this. So, if you capture your quarry alive, you will be commended for it and receive greater rewards, commission rules. How about it? Capture your target instead of slaying them, and you may making a great contribution to our efforts here. Yep, I do like me some capture, and it does help out with the research.
Try hard, will you?
I'm not going to bother. Some of these guys I'm not going to read all the time. This guy is one of them. As you can see, we have access to three monsters out of the many monsters in this world, and there are quite a few of them. A few of these guys we know, as well as we know some of these. I always like to check
right
around.
Now, we're in Astera. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
I mainly just wanted to check. Okay, there are no more quests around here. I don't think I have any research going on at the time being. I'm not sure if I showcased this, but I'm going to showcase one other thing that you can do in the workshop, and that is you can put items on a wish list. What a wish list does is when you get the materials. Oh yeah, that's another important thing that is mentioned. The elements are important. You'll want it whenever you go up against an enemy. You'll eventually discover what it's weak to. So you want to make sure you you have proper equipment to take advantage of all of the creature's weaknesses. But anyways, that's not what I was going to go off of. I was going to explain on the different. Let's see here. Hunter's rifle. So let's go ahead and pick that for example. Oh yeah. Oh no, I can't access that because that's in the iron tree. But say I wanted to go here, I could press the triangle button to add it to a wish list. You can have 6 different wishes at once, and when you get the material you need, it'll inform you, and you can come here and craft it. I happen to know what these materials are, and I know we're not going to get it anytime soon. Same with these, so we're not going to be upgrading the bone tree a lot. But as you unlock new creatures, you'll find more materials, and you'll get to use upgrades more. Since I have played this game quite a bit, I do have I know what most of the different symbols and colors mean. For example, this one, I know we can't get at it much later in the game. And this one, oh, this is actually another good example. I happen to know what drops these, and we'll see them again real soon. I'm not sure how soon is soon. Let's go ahead. I didn't do this after last. We're not going to bother with that. But yeah. Now on the iron blade, I got a QK. I'm going to put that on my wish list. And for Palico armor, Jagras. Oh, that looks nice. Not gonna give it to. Oh wait, no. Hold on a second. I did want to craft him the remaining ally set. It's always good to make sure you keep up your equipment up to date. While it's not a bad thing to not upgrade equipment by crafting new materials, it just means that you have to spend more armor spheres in order to keep them up to speed. And some of them don't even have elemental defenses, which, again, as of right now, any new player shouldn't have to worry about that. I almost forgot. I can also, I never actually play around with Kinsex on my other account, but we can always do this. So this is, I'll be nurturing both of them, so let us, oh, I can't put it on my wish list. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. But we'll have like a ton of different Kinsex by the time we're done. Alright, so let's head out on an expedition. So there's another unknown monster there. There will always be 3 great monsters at a time. I know I kind of hastily rushed through that, but if you see one of the 3 monsters with a question mark kind of blacked out, it means that's a monster you haven't discovered yet, or you haven't collected enough information on it in order to know what it is. But something tells me we might be seeing it. Maybe now, maybe later. Because I'm going to go ahead and get the sites for all of the ancient forest. I'm gonna get the sites for all of the ancient forest. So if you don't want like make it spoilers for that, then I guess this is not the video to watch. But we're not going to go immediately after the one that the game will recommend us going to. We're going to take some time, explore around the area, pick up equipment. Oh, looks like there are a couple people with quests out here. So I'll let you guys read that. We're on an expedition right now, so no, it doesn't really matter.
Let's look for the campsite.
Yep. Yeah, there's no real rush.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
Alright, so this is something
Whenever
you can do
leave
for
the base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
Yes. So multiplayer, you can have you can have teams up to 4 players from the 16 people that you're paired up with. Many of the quests you can join while in progress, and you can't do multiplayer during story-related expeditions. So it would be example of a story-related expedition. You can also, to join it, you simply go to join a quest and go find the quest that you want to join up with. You can also respond to someone's SOS flare if they're having troubles taking out a monster. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on that one. Have I ever done it? No, because I don't have a PSN account. I don't have my PlayStation Plus activated yet. Also, you don't get any supplies from the supply box whenever you go out on a quest. So, might be a good idea to quick sit down for a quick bite.
Our mini canteen here serves food that will give you a boost for the hunt ahead.
It's not as, in my opinion, it's not as good as the canteen back at the base. So if you are going on if you are expecting to go on a big monster hunt, this is not, you don't really want to come here. So as you can see, we have a bunch of exclamation marks.
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
So we have a few different ones in the area. This will be the first one we stop by. Then we'll come over to here, and we'll finally make our way over here. However, we're going to touch areas here, somewhere up here, and then finally come over to here. We'll start by getting this quest. Now this is going to be just a tutorial, my showing of the expedition, not really a tutorial. While you're out here, you'll want to gather as much as you can. So if you're like my brother and you enjoy hunting down animals to capture, then feel free to do that. There, like he said, there's no time limit for anything, nothing. However, I am on a bit of a time limit since I do have a limited time, and I missed. I missed him. All right, so let's get these skid marks.
Now this is interesting. Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back.
Yeah, so occasionally when you hunt monsters, when you kill them, or gather pieces for them, you'll be able to you can sometimes activate investigations. I'm not yeah, I'm gonna read. Howdy, Hunter. How's it hooking? Gotta say, there's no better way to spend the day than fishing. I'm the lucky guy in the commission is put in charge of studying fish and fish-like creatures here in the New World. Well, let me tell you, I love fishing. I live for it. I fish in my sleep. I sleep with. I'd already caught all the fish, all the old world's fish, every last one of them. So when they offered me a job here, I accepted hook, line, and sinker. Anywho, my life here. I'm sorry, I have to speed you up because. Oh.
You can assign a target destination for your scout flies on the map.
Sure. You may want to run from that. Oh dear. Okay, good, he's leaving. We're gonna go quick back and speak to him while the Anjanath is... That is the Anjanath, by the way. Okay. Oh! Well, I decided to take a drink. Okay, alright, got the quest. The quest is to fish for something. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that monster at our current level is way too dangerous to take on. I remember trying to first take one on, and that thing completely smoked me. I'm not going to be doing any great creature hunts right now. We're actually just going to be ignoring most of the creatures around here. Yeesh. That was a little unexpected. No, I really should be gathering all the research there. I don't believe... The Anjanath, I believe, is a 4-star monster, so you won't get an investigation for him until you get the okay from the guys to go hunt down 4-star monsters. Oh, it's the cave below us. So while you're out here, just make sure to grab everything. Just be careful not to accidentally look for slinger ammo. Ooh, bones. We'll want to look through this. Sometimes when you're digging through stuff like bones or unique items on the map or mineral veins, you may end up getting a rare item from them. Ah, ants. Lovely. Alright. Ah, yes, this is another... This is another thing that, if you collect enough of this research, as my friend the Iron Atronach is saying on the side, you can find other palico-like creatures out here. Ooh, gourmet shroom cat. Nice. Oh, nice. Almost missed this guy. This is actually a pretty rare beetle. Only inhabits 7 spots in this entire forest.
Over here.
Yes. Alright, so let's talk to him. Oh, hello. I'm a researcher with the Commission. My field is... I don't know how to pronounce that. They are a type of Lythian that are native to the New World. I wish to communicate with them and learn their lingo. But these quaky old bones just can't keep up with the little fella chaps. Perhaps you could be of help. By my gnarly knuckles, if you could chase after them, we'd track them down in the time it takes for you to say, meow? What? What do you say? You'd be doing an old man a favor. So those doodles, that's what the creatures are really... Oh, and if you actually look over there, you can see where Zora Magnaros started making the crossing, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. I really should be collecting everything I can, but I'm looking at my time and I do need to get moving. Alright, carrier ant. Sometimes carrier ants will contain items will contain monster pieces on them. It's not very common, but it could happen. Those guys down there are, I'm not sure how to pronounce their names, but they're like the giant piranha fish, if you will. So you kind of want to stay from them. This is a useful little toad there. That's a paratoad. They will release, well, here, let's show you how it works. So essentially your character kicks it or you hit it with something, and it paralyzes everyone in the area. Oh, Atronach, why? Why? And it's potent enough to work on giant monsters. So it's best to lure them towards it. And now we've completed our field research into mining outcrops. I've already got those. Antonath mucus. So there are two different types of research points. There's some of them that will give you 5, some of them that will get you 10, and some of them that I don't know what the old and the new means. I guess the old means it's about to fade away, and the new means that, or that it doesn't say new, but yeah, I'm not quite sure the difference. Maybe the newer ones, or the ones that, well, I'm not sure. So here's camp number 1 that we can. Here's one of the places that we can ask to build a camp.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
So in order to build some camps, you need to have the right materials on you in order to do it. Oh, sorry, buddy. Just wanted to capture that creature. Looks like the Anjanath. If you look on the minimap, you can see that the Anjanath is over there. We're going to try our best to stay away from him. Oh, spider bug. Nice. Latchberry. Some old footprints here. Do I have them set to craft? Yes, I do. But I happen to be all out. Alright. There's some stuff up in that tree I'm not going to go grab at the moment, since I'm running a little short on time, and I'm going to show you guys the last. Well, you know what? No, we do need to head back this way in order to climb higher. In order to climb higher up. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of fighting.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Up and chop. Oh, I'm getting decently better. Sometimes with these Jagras, if you kill enough of them, the rest of them will run off, kind of coward-like. Yeah, I suppose I had to fit a little bit of combat into this video, otherwise it would be for a bit of a drawl-ish video. Alright, so I'm gonna...
Over here!
Yes, I know the destination is that way. But where I'm interested in is up here. Alright. I like this insect glaive. I mean, I really should be using the bow gun sometimes, but I love this insect glaive. It's a lot. So there's more of those doodles. If you find enough of these, you can go hunt down, you can go track down where their main camp is. Oh, sorry about that, I just had to adjust. Wow. There's a lot of this here. I think if we find one more, or a little bit more, we can find where they are. And that'll be something important for the next episode. Alright, our field research part 1 into bones is good. We're good to go for there. Huh? Nice, more doodles. Alright. So now all we have to do is just go hunt them down. Hunt them down. Find where they are. We're not actually going to kill them, we're just going to find where they are. Alright. Small pack of Castodons over here. Flower ferns. We're not going to be collecting too many of those, just because they are used primarily for water ammunition. That's not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. Okay. You can actually get on top of that. Collect the honey. Collect the doodles. Oh, we're approaching one of my favorite big creatures. Or not big creatures. We're approaching one of my favorites. Life. Like, just capturable life. And it's awesome. I've only ever found it here. And actually, even I didn't find it. My brother found it. And I don't know what it is, but I love it. I think it's cute. Alright, the grand reveal. It's a big one of the bigger wasps. Oh, I love it. Oh, do not throw one of them. Hey, no. Do not ruin this. Oh, that feels good. You guys want to mind just leaving me alone, please? Alright. Harvest these Jagras bodies. More doodles around here. Some lovely dung. You can use dung to make dung pods, and if a monster is bugging you, you can use these to chase them away. Certain monsters I don't think are very... It's not the weaker monsters. I think even to a degree the great Jagras, those types of monsters would also flee from this. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Alright, good, got up. Now to keep moving. I think I can use this way to climb up. I don't know, I've never actually been up this path before. Or have I? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever been up this pathway. I mean, I know it's here. Ooh, ivy. I'm also having an ivy crisis on my file because I'm using ivy to make some things, but you can't, I can't explain it right now. That would be spoiling a little bit, and I'm not going to do that. Where am I? Oh. Okay, well, I had no idea that this existed. Guess you can teach old dogs new tricks, although I'm not that old. Interesting. I'll have to do a bit of exploring around here at a later time. But now, as you can see, we're very high up in the canopy. Oh, that's why I've never discovered this. This is normally where I come out of. Hang on, what's this? Oh, wow. I am blind. But here, we are coming up upon the second of the camps in this area. Here we go.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Yep, and with this camp, I'm going to call it for an episode. I, however, am going to be continuing on, and in the next episode, we're going to find just where these other palico-like creatures in this area, as well as go find the location of the final camp. So, thank you everyone for watching. Yes, thank you for that, Field Team Leader. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Next time, like I said, find out where I can never pronounce the tribe's name. I think they're actually called the Protectors when you later discover them. And we'll be finding the other camp. But all for next time. For now, take it easy, guys.